Here are some luxury accessories to elevate your everyday winter style and keep you warm. Stay until the very end to get all the styles, and subscribe and click the bell to never miss a post on elegant life and style. I'm so tired of scarves being so thick, so huge, and overwhelming your entire outfit that it doesn't even look chic anymore. I personally got this from Aspinal of London. It's 100% silk, and there are different colors that are very similar to this that are nude. I'm a deep winter, so I got something that's a little bit brings out my eyes, has a little bit of blue, a little touch of that cool tone and neutral-ishness, so I'm neutral also. So I love this because it's huge. And I originally was looking to buy an Hermes scarf, but none of the styles were really screaming out to me at the time. So I was looking on the website, like literally all over the internet, was looking for styles that were Hermes. Even the used scarves, the Hermes scarves were not speaking to me at all. There wasn't a style that I absolutely loved and wanted to scream about until I saw this. Oh my gosh, I can match this with every single outfit I have, and I was really excited. So thank goodness for Aspinal of London. This is huge. This is like an actual flag. I'm 5'2.5" for height reference, so I have to fold this a couple times. I like to do it triangle style and then a little layer here a bit, and I like to do the cowboy style. So I wrap it this way like a diamond, or sorry, like a triangle, have this little tassel showing, and then I tie it once, and then I can either do the fake Windsor where I tie it like this. Wait, how did I do it? Now that I have to think about it, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I think I tie it once like this and then through, so it's like the cowboy style. I usually do it a little bit more elegantly, but I just did it to quickly show you. So there are multiple ways I like to also do it. Once around and then another time. So it's very cowboy style, like if you're riding a horse, and if I'm riding and I don't have a cowboy hat, and it just keeps the dust out of your face. And it's also very elegant. You can tuck it into your shirt, not like fully tuck it in because you look like a duck with like the feathers at the chest, but I just like to keep the collar around it so it keeps you warm and traps the heat inside. And silk does generate heat, and you know that silk is real because it doesn't cling. So if it clings, it's fake. And if you rub it and it doesn't generate heat between your fingers, that means it's fake. And it also feels different. So when you know, you know, you know. So there are so many ways to style a scarf, and I personally tie it in so many different ways, and I'm still learning how to style it because I think scarves shouldn't be boring, especially for the winter. I think that you should have a silk scarf that really elevates your outfit like this because it's so simple, it's so easy to look more dressed up rather than wearing what is almost like a wool blanket or just a giant wrap around your neck because you're freezing. So I think it's best to style and look more elegant and elevate your look by not being as bulky but still staying warm with something like this. And people have told me when I would dress up and I would have very minimal clothing, it looks like I'm wearing nothing, but I style myself so strategically when I dress out. People say you're gonna freeze in that, and I've lived in Copenhagen, literally at the top of the world near the Arctic, and people say you're not gonna be warm in that, and I always prove them wrong. So I know what I'm doing, and this has been vetted by a professional who has lived for years in a very, very cold European country where there's even an expression, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. Next are gloves. So I think gloves elevate any type of outfit if it's the evening, and you can even wear long gloves in the daytime. People make the mistake of not actually trying this out and experimenting, and they just have this one set in stone idea in their head. However, I had to deal with this personally because I'm getting my tattoo removed. It's in the 10th session that I'm about to have the 10th and final session. It's not the final session, but the final session of the package of sessions that I bought. And this used to be dark black. So this you can almost see my skin normally, and I have to protect it from the sun when I go out. So this is how this started, and I got these from Lily Silk. So these are long opera gloves, and these go all the way up to here. They are still a bit see-through, so if you have tons of tattoos, you can probably still see them, so you have to carefully style them. And if it's really cold, you will style them you will wear them all the way up underneath your coat if you have a short sleeve, and even if you have a long sleeve. I think it's very haute couture when you ruffle it up, and I'll show you what I mean. So the laser, it gets damaged when it comes to to my tattoo removal if it doesn't fully work, if it's released to the sun. So I have to cover it when I'm out in the day. Don't worry, I don't go exposing my arms for a very long time, but I think it's very haute couture when it's crumpled like this. I remember seeing a DKY ad many years ago, and then later another DKY and a Fendi ad recently that that makes it look very chic when you kind of wrap it around your clothes. And this also comes in black, and I have tons of other opera gloves that are black and like this, that are mesh and very beautiful, different designs and colors. But I have a tendency to reach for these because these are 100% silk from Lily Silk, and I really love Lily Silk because everything is silk. So what's not to love? And the etiquette is that you remove your glove one finger at a time, and when you are eating a canapé, you remove your glove. When you're at dinner, you also remove your gloves. Next is this skinny belt that I got from J. Crew. I think I got it last year or 2 years ago. I think it may have been last year. I use this around my blazers or around coats to make them look more tailored, make them look more like they suit me, were made for me, and it does all the difference without having to go to the tailor. This was $50 at the time when I bought this. Now it's $35, and I'm really annoyed because I should have bought it now, and I got it on sale too, so I was wondering what's up with the price. And it's the same exact design, and there is black, and I think there's also like a camel brown and a gold. I really like the gold for the holidays, but I won't wear it as much. But I do wear this color and variations of this color in my wardrobe. It matches absolutely everything, even my office it matches. As you can see, there's a lot of blushes and pinks going on. It fits perfectly, and I love that it has holes all the way around, so it's not like you're limited to a select sizing. And another thing is, this is 100% leather. This is extra small that I got it in. I'll have everything linked below. Your clothes look more expensive when they look like they're custom made to you, even though they're not custom made, even though they're not bespoke, even though they weren't made for you and they're totally off the rack. It makes you look like $1,000,000, and I think that's something extra special that you can have when you dress up and not have such a boring everyday winter wear. When you're wearing this huge coat and you're trying to dress it up as much as possible, make it as chic and make it as you and glowy as possible. When it comes to putting the belt, the end, to not have it stick out, what I like to do is either tuck it in like this. Let me show you the mirror so that you can get a better view also. Or I use fashion tape, where I use fashion tape at the very end of the belt, apply it and stick it onto the belt itself so that it looks like this, and it literally doesn't move. I do it all the time, and I don't mind if the buckle is hardcore in the middle, symmetrical, or if it's on the side. I think it looks even better when it's on the side because it looks chic, and you're already wrapping it like a shawl style if you're using a blazer. So use a longer-ish blazer that it wraps and it looks more expensive that way. Otherwise, if you use like a cropped blazer, it looks really weird, like it's not supposed to do that. Where this is not necessarily supposed to go with a belt, but it looks better when you wear it with a belt. But wearing it with a crop jacket, it just doesn't look right, so avoid doing that. Next thing is my Zach Posen bag. I am so in love with this bag. So it has a pocket in the back for a little, in case you need like some tickets right away and you're ready, or have your passport ready and you have your paperwork here. And I love this because it's a crossbody, it transitions into, and it has a leather strap detail that you can adjust, which I think is great. The only thing is that it's meant to really, it's like, it doesn't have a lot of shoulder space, so it'll be up into your armpit. So make sure you're wearing a long sleeve and you're not sweating too much, unless you'll have that means you'll have to maintain it a lot more. I got it in the lilac color, and I really thought about this purchase where I was thinking about getting this in a different color, but then I realized, you know what, this is warm tone and cool tone. It absolutely matches everything in my wardrobe. So this is the ultimate luxury buy for me, and I accidentally scratched it when I was growing my nails out, and there was no mark. It's perfectly smooth still. The inside is leather and it's not lined, but I like it that way. I put my keys in this little teeny tiny pouch that I got with some jewelry that I purchased recently. It covers it so that nothing gets all scratched up and doesn't ruin all the other things in your bag. And it says Zach by Zach Posen, and I love supporting American and American Jewish brands and just American brands in general, because I think we should patronize our country. Even if it's Italy made, we're supporting our brands and the money comes back to us and comes back to the American jobs. I think that's fantastic. So I love this purse. I haven't stopped using it and I don't feel guilty when I use it. It's not crazy expensive where it breaks the bank, but it's still the ultimate luxury because the quality that you're getting with this bag is insane. Babe, have you subscribed? You should totally click the bell so you get notifications for every single video and never miss a post. Back to the video. Just want to share with you this this little review, this little, don't judge the brand, just judge the hat. So this hat is from Eugenia Kim and I loved it in the photos. So stunning, has the fishnet detail, very equine style, and I thought it's perfect for when I ride the horse. And I have specifically one hat for riding the horse, but it is for summertime, and I was looking for a wool hat that keeps me warm, that keeps my hair in place, keeps my hair out of my face. Here's what it looks like. There was one size for this particular hat. I think it's really chic, the idea of it. However, it just makes my head look huge. I'm all about looking dainty when I dress up, but this hat is really lightweight. I love the coloring. I think it's perfect. I'm a deep winter and it really makes my eyes pop. It makes them look extra brown and really bright, and this is really pretty. I saw a few other hats by Ruslan Baginski, by Gigi Burris, by different brands that I was looking at, especially for riding horses and being in the countryside and being able to have something on your head that isn't a baseball cap, that's a bit more elegant. This is just really large, comically large, like it's a joke. And I don't know, like I have a few Chanel hats that I just gave away and I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have given those away. This is really gorgeous. It's just that fact that it goes out like this rather than straight up makes me look like I have an even bigger head. So that's the only thing, and I'll have some videos, some footage of it styled here. Otherwise, I typically like to keep it like military style. I was in a marching band, so you had to have your shade go down, and what I like about that is it makes your posture fantastic, which I absolutely love. I think it's important to have good posture. I really wanted to like this. This is not me criticizing the brand because Eugenia Kim has stunning hats, but it's really important to try it on in person and see what it looks like. So I want to add that I'm still open to trying out different Eugenia Kim hats. This is called the Sabrina and Nude in one size, and the inside has these wonderful size adjustments that you can use. It's all around the hat too. A lot of hats that I know that are very expensive, designer hats that I used to have that I just gave away, I mentioned it, they have sizing only in the back and you have to tie it in the back, and it's really it doesn't make much of a difference, where this I think is very clever that it's all around the hat and can really conform to your size. Next is gloves from Portolano. So I specifically got these for being outside, being in the countryside, being cold. I wanted to buy some ladies and gentle ladies gloves, but I realized I'm very picky. First off, you guys know this, I don't just buy, oh, I'll keep it because just in case. No, I'm gonna return these because I am not happy 100%. And I feel like if you're the more money you spend, the more you put value into it. So if you have a $1 like little bracelet that's cheap, you just throw it aside and you don't worry about if you lose it again. But if you lose like a $400 hat, you look all around the house, right? You ask everyone if you've seen it. If there's a stain on it, you get worried. And you want to take care of things better when they are worth more. And you want to absolutely love those things. And I did not absolutely love these gloves. But let me preface this just in case there are those of you out there who do love Portolano or any type of luxurious gloves that you're keeping your hands, and your hands are your money makers. People see the face and they also see your hands. So there's hair, skin on your face, and your symmetricality, and then your hands. My hand size is a 7 because how you measure it is you can get measuring tape, any type of ruler, measure across your palm here to here, and you will see exactly what size you are. And they say to size up. On Neiman Marcus is where I got this, and I ordered 7.5, and these fit perfectly. They're a little bit, they have some room in the picture, in the gloves itself, so I'll show you. And they're beautiful. I just gave away a pair of gloves that were beautiful, insane leather from Armani, and I gave those away along with all my Chanel hats and my 19 bags of clothes that I was donating. And I was just looking for a new pair because those were black, and I don't wear any black anymore. That was back in the day when I wore moto jackets all the time. These are Perla color. So Perla, I thought it was going to be a bit lighter. Honestly, I thought it was going to be mint. So in the photo, I'll have it up here. I thought it was gonna be like a light pistachio or mint green, but it ended up being this silver, dark, or not silver, just like a dark gray color, which is fine. It's beautiful. I like gray. I just don't happen to wear a lot of gray. I only have one gray item and it's on its way here because I just ordered it, but I still am yet to try it on. I have a lot more silver things because I like to shine with my dark hair and my skin. And I really like things with color. I don't like to look dull. And it just bums me out when I see this, but it's really pretty. And I think if this is your style, this is definitely the go-to because it's so soft. It feels like a baby's skin. It feels even softer than human skin. So this is definitely something that is that I would give as a gift. It's a real leather, so for those of you who are vegan or want vegan leather, this is not it for you. I personally love the use of leather, and I think it lasts longer and it fits you better and it molds to your hands better, where other things are just stiff and you have to conform to those things. And I really wanted to love these, but these are just not the right color. I love the silver hardware. I think that's chic. I think silver is forever. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you're excited. But I also want to preface that I'm looking for gloves that do not have the touch screen tech, because I do not like having to pull out my phone. When I'm with other people, when I'm outside, if I'm outdoors, I should not have to use my phone. I don't believe in pulling out my phone for any reason. I don't like taking out my phone. It's just for work that I take out my phone. But I just want pure just gloves. That's it. No intrusions of any type of technology. I think it's much more elegant to live your life in real time the way it is. So let me know what you think in the comments below of these two brands, if you're really excited about the stuff that they make and the quality, because these gloves are insane quality. Even when you put your hands, I think the lining is cashmere or something, because it's so insanely soft. It feels like I'm putting my hand in lotion. It's really easy to move around. Just a gentle lady's gloves to have when it's cold. Give this a like, help more people find this. I hope you like this. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell, sign up to my newsletter linked below, and follow me on LTK at Gia G. Dixon for more elegant life and style. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.